are watching my Treehouse of Horror review series where I review all 30 plus Halloween specials that the Simpsons did. Some of which are great, some of which are not so much. Doesn't matter, we're going to review them all. So the way I do this is I rank each segment. There are 3 plus the intro. Each segment is ranked on humor, Halloween horror elements, and overall story. And that they can get a possible of 30 per segment. And I also rank the intro, which can be really great at times. That can get a total of 5. So 95 total points if it's a perfect episode. This is the 26th Treehouse of Horror episode, which aired in the 27th season, because the first season did not have one. Okay, let's get into the intro. Okay, so this intro was done by the guy who did Ren and Stimpy. Points for, creative style, I guess, but it's not really my preference. I don't really like the art style, and there's nothing else to it really, so 2 out of 5 for the intro. Okay, the first segment is Wanted Dead, Then Alive. Okay, so in this one, Sideshow Bob actually kills Bart, which kind of surprised me that they haven't already done that. But then he misses trying to kill him, so he brings him back so he can kill him over and over and over again. So definitely a Frankenstein reference here for sure. I think it has some okay humor. I actually laughed out loud for one, for sure.
24 years of trying to kill a 10-year-old child have finally paid off.
Halloween horror elements. Bart dies a lot, and it's got a bunch of Frankenstein stuff. Oh, sorry. Humor was a 5 out of 10. I don't know if I said that or not. Okay. Halloween horror elements. Bart dies a lot, and in lots of creative different ways, and it's like Frankenstein stuff. So I'm going to say 5 out of 10. Because, yeah. Overall story, it's always nice to see Sideshow Bob. It just makes me think, Kelsey Grammer has been playing him forever. He must be a pretty good sport to continue to come back and do a little voice on this show. I mean, I'm sure he gets paid well, but, it can't be that much, right? He has to do it because he kind of likes playing him, I'm sure. So it had Frankenstein and Sideshow Bob. It had a conclusive ending. Some of them kind of just fizzle out into nothing they have. But yeah, we're not going to tangent off on other episodes. We're talking about this one. Okay, conclusive ending. I'm going to say overall story is a 6 out of 10. So that little segment did quite well comparatively to some of the other ones. Okay, so this second segment is called Homerzilla, which is like Godzilla, except it's a big Homer monster Godzilla. Kind of starts out as a parody of the old Japanese Godzilla movies, which I think is charming. Even though they feel kind of mean-spirited towards them. Like they can't just do it. They gotta consistently poke at the bad things about them, but in a mean way. And then it is current day, and they just have a bunch of TV execs talking about making new Godzilla movies and then shitting on how bad the new Godzilla movies are. Sounds real Halloween, doesn't it? Yeah, not so much. Humor, I didn't find hardly anything funny in it at all. I probably smiled a couple of times. 1 out of 10. Halloween horror Halloween horror elements. I got 2 out of 10. The big monster Homerzilla was cool, but that's about it. Story. I just don't know why they couldn't have made just an old Japanese Godzilla movie parody. That's not a bad idea. Whoever shot that idea down and just decided to completely change it, you suck. Yeah. Story, 2 out of 10. Okay, now we're on the third segment. Telepaths of Glory, which is a parody of the movie Chronicle, which I didn't realize that movie was big enough to warrant Simpson parody, but apparently so. I like the movie. The movie Chronicle, it's about these teens that, it's a found footage movie, and these teens, It's been a long time since I saw it. So they touch something and it gives them superpowers. And it's kind of dark. So I kind of like that part about it. Lisa, Milhouse, and Bart touch the stuff.
Radioactive explosion gave us the power to move things with our intellect.
And for some reason, Bart doesn't get powers, but Lisa and Milhouse do.
Do not make me pity fly.
And they kind of do it in the found footage way also. Then, of course, the power goes to Milhouse's head, and he starts using it in a bad way. Okay, humor. 2 out of 10. Bart has a random owl joke that's funny. And it's like, I even got a little follow-up joke later. It's funny. Halloween horror element. There is nothing in it that's Halloween horror. I mean, they have powers, but I think at least make it be like nighttime or something. You guys remember when they used to go up in the treehouse and still tell spooky stories and it was all dark and rainy outside? No, yeah, they don't do that anymore. Okay, so yeah, story. So this is another... Alright, like I said, Bart didn't get the powers, and I kind of expected him like later to have like other powers or something, and he just doesn't get them. That's it, he just doesn't get them. There's no follow-up, it just doesn't happen. So you have Lisa and Milhouse as like the stars, and then instead of Lisa stopping Milhouse, Maggie gets a hold of something with the stuff on it and stops Milhouse. Why don't you guys like Lisa anymore? She should have stopped him. So 2 out of 10 for story. Okay, so this episode did a little better than the, let's see, this is volume 26 of Treehouse of Horror. Did a little better than volume 27. It has a 28 out of 95. Ouch. Alright, that is it for me. If you think I'm being mean or something is wrong or I'm annoying you, actually don't tell me if I'm annoying you. That'll just hurt my feelings. But you can like and subscribe if you want to see more of these. I think if you hit the little, from what the other YouTubers tell me, if you hit the little bell, it'll notify you when I post new stuff. Alright. Bye, you guys.